Un ángel que desde el cielo mi mundo oscuro lleno con luz. Con tu sonrisa me vuelves loco, con tus caricias me haces vibrar. Tú eres todita una encantadora, solo a tu lado yo quiero estar. Entre las hembras no hay más hermosa. Con la belleza que tienes tú, tú eres un ángel que desde el cielo mi mundo oscuro lleno con luz. Con tu sonrisa me vuelves loco, con tus caricias me haces vibrar. Tú eres bonita, una encantadora, solo a tu lado yo quiero estar. Este amor apasionado anda todo alborotado por volver. Voy camino a la locura y aunque todo me tortura, sé querer. Nos dejamos hace tiempo, pero me llegó el momento de perder. Tú tenías mucha razón, le hago caso al corazón. volver, volver a tus brazos otra vez. Llegaré hasta donde estés. Yo sé perder, yo sé perder. Quiero volver, volver, volver.
Saludos, Judge.
Nos dejamos hace tiempo, pero me llegó el momento de perder. Tú tenías mucha razón y hago caso al corazón y me muero por volver. Y volver, volver, volver a tus brazos otra vez. Llegaré hasta donde estés. Yo sé perder, yo sé perder. Quiero volver, volver, volver.
Muchas gracias, muy amables.
La miro, cuando la miro pasar, el cuerpo se me estremece, que no puedo ya ni hablar. ¿Qué le digo si la miro? Cuando la miro pasar, el cuerpo se me estremece, que no puedo ya ni hablar. Y es la del moño colorado, me trae todo el día mareado. Me trae todo el día mareado. La del moño colorado. De todas las que me gustan, hay una que quiero más, la de ese monito rojo con quien yo me voy a casar. De todas las que me gustan, hay una que quiero más, la de ese monito rojo con quien yo me voy a casar. y es la del moño colorado. Me trae todo el día mareado. Me trae todo el día mareado. La del moño colorado. Y es la del moño colorado. Me trae todo el día mareado. Me trae todo el día mareado. La del moño colorado. All right, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the inauguration celebration aquí en Santa Fe. This will be our last song. We ask you to come take your seats so we can get the ceremony started. Bienvenidos a Santa Fe. Check. All right, ladies and gentlemen, we're about to start the ceremony. Please take your seats. We're about to start the ceremony. Thank you.
Good morning. Welcome everyone to the 2024 Inauguration Ceremony for the City of Santa Fe. My name is Becky Rowley. I'm president of Santa Fe Community College, and I'm honored to be your MC today. Thank you all for joining us. We are so excited to bring our newly elected officials, as well as those being sworn in for another term. First, let us all rise for the posting of the colors by our very own City of Santa Fe Fire and Police Honor Guard, and please remain standing for the national anthem led by Lilia Dutton-Leda.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rocket red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave?
Thank you all. Now I would like to welcome Mayor's Youth Advisory Board member, Aseneth Ultreris, to lead the Pledge of Allegiance.
I pledge of allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Yo prometo lealtad a la bandera de los Estados Unidos de América y a la república que representa una nación bajo Dios, entera, con libertad y justicia para todos.
Please welcome Councilwoman Renee Villarreal to lead us in the salute to our New Mexican flag.
I salute the flag of the state of New Mexico and the Zia symbol of perfect friendship among united cultures. Saludo la bandera del estado de Nuevo México y el símbolo Zia de amistad perfecta entre culturas unidas.
And now I would like to welcome Pastor Joeen Hare of Christ Lutheran Church to lead us in the opening prayer.
I want to thank the mayor for the invitation to offer this opening prayer. Christ Lutheran Church, just 2 weeks ago, was approved to offer the pilot program for safe outdoor spaces here in Santa Fe. And so we are excited as we move into this new year for this partnership and to see the possibilities. So let us pray. Creator of the universe and beyond, first we give you thanks for all of the creation around us, the Sangre de Cristo Mountains, the Rio Grande, the Santa Fe and Pecos National Forests, and all that make their home here, from the pygmy shrew to the giant sequoia in Cornell Park. We ask for blessings in the year to come for all gathered here this morning and for all who call Santa Fe home. In this city different, open our eyes so that we might learn to see our neighbors not as so different, that regardless of gender, race, sexual orientation, education, economic status, those living in a mansion with mountain views, or those living in an arroyo, that we see each other as created with dignity in God's own image. This morning and throughout the new year, give us inspiration and compassion to become a flourishing community where neighbors learn to see and to respect each other. May we, paraphrasing the words of St. Francis of Assisi, become instruments of your peace. Where there is hatred, let us bring love. Where there is offense, let us bring pardon. Where there is discord, let us bring union. So that all we say and do is for the common good of this city and the planet Earth we call home. Amen.
You may be seated. Thank you to all of our presenters this morning for a wonderful opening ceremony. Before we go any further, I'd like to recognize a couple of people in the audience, and I'll just say from the outset that the most stressful part of doing an event like this is forgetting somebody or not seeing someone come in. So if I do miss anyone, please forgive me and somebody let me know. Somebody let me know if someone's walked in. So first of all, from the Santa Fe City Council, Representative Signe Lindell, Councilwoman Signe Lindell, who is not being inducted today, or she in here? There she is. All right. And from the Santa Fe County Commission, Chair Anna Hansen. and Commission Member Justin Green. All right, I don't think I've missed anybody else. Next, I'd like to bring up Mayor Alan Weber for our presentations and farewell speeches by our former city officials. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome Mayor Alan Weber.
Well, good morning, everybody. It is such a delight to see everybody here this morning. It's a celebration. It's a solemn occasion, but also a reason for joy and anticipation of a great 4 years, 1 year at a time, starting right now. Before I get to the work that I've been asked to do, which is to honor and express my appreciation and the whole city's appreciation to 3 devoted public servants whose hard work on behalf of the people of Santa Fe has made our community a better place. I first want to say a few other words of thanks, and I hope you'll join me in showing your appreciation for their hard work. First, of course, President Rowley, thank you for being our MC today. You and the people at the community college are our partners, our friends. You are our collaborators. You work with us in so many important ways, and your presence here today leading us in this inauguration ceremony is just another example of that partnership and that friendship. So thank you for all you do. We really appreciate her. Let's give her a round of applause, please, everybody. And to the whole team in the city clerk's office who make this happen, our clerk and Alex Maras and the events team, this whole celebration and ceremony today could not have happened without your hard work and your organizing talent. To the police and fire team, the convention center team, our good friends at YouthWorks who are always bringing the best food in town and the great sense of purpose, we're grateful to you as all. And we really appreciate your being here. Let's give them a round of applause too. I also want to extend my own personal congratulations to the individuals who will be sworn in this morning. Congratulations for being elected and for taking the effort to run. To those who also ran and didn't get the most votes, whether you're here or not, thank you for putting yourselves out there. It's hard work. It takes courage. It takes commitment to even go into the ring in the first place and make the effort to stand up and offer yourselves. And so to those who aren't being sworn in but who love this city just as much, enough to work and try to be part of our governing body or other offices, thank you all for doing that. But my real purpose in being here today is to give appreciation and gratitude to 3 individuals who have given so much to all of us in ways large and small, in long hours of meetings at City Hall. I can see you smiling a little bit about that. I know you'll miss it. You know, 1 o'clock in the morning after starting at 5 in the afternoon, you'll probably be doing something other than being at a governing body meeting, but thank you for doing it for all those years. Also in ways not so visible, going to neighborhood meetings, offering ideas, participating in dialogues, being on the phone all hours of the day, sacrificing family time, sacrificing personal time to do the hard work of serving this community in ways that none of us can ever really know. Each one of you has really demonstrated your deep and abiding love for Santa Fe, and we're grateful to you for doing that. And I hope that each of you will now take some time to give yourself an opportunity to relax, to enjoy your families, to take care of yourselves. But I also know you've got a lot more to give this town and this community, and I know you'll continue to find ways to do that. So each one of you deserves a round of applause for all of that hard work. Thank you. So first, I I would like to call up my friend, Councilor Chris Rivera. Chris, if you'd come on up here, please. Thank you. I have always thought of Councilor Rivera as the dean of the governing body because of his thoughtful experience, the consideration he brings to all of the work of our governing body, and his tenure here as a member of our real important group of individuals who work collaboratively. He has judgment, he has knowledge, he has experience and wisdom, and not only as a city councilor, but as a fire chief and a devoted member of our community through generations. I know firsthand how Councilor Rivera has provided Santa Fe with a steady hand and a caring heart. Councilor Rivera, thank you, and all the best to you, sir.
I had to swallow my gum so my wife wouldn't yell at me. Thank you all. I'm so thankful and grateful today. It's been 12 years that I've served on the council, and then before that, 24 years in the fire department. So I've been serving this city a long time, and it feels a little weird to be leaving at this point. But I'd like to take a moment to thank my family, my beautiful wife, who's always very supportive and always there, always understanding. When you go to the grocery store and people say, "I know you're busy, but," or we're at a different function and they want to talk about something in the neighborhood, she's always understanding and very supportive. So thank you, Angela. Appreciate you. Along with her, I'd like to thank my kids, Gabrielle, Samantha, Emily, and Rebecca, their husbands, not all their husbands, but two of their husbands, Nikos and Hector, my grandkids, Aaron Rivera, my granddaughter, Aniston Alva, and my newest grandson, Ronan Alva, who I hope to be spending a lot more time with now. They've always been very supportive and helpful as well. I'd like to thank my mom and dad. My mom and dad sat at Salazar Elementary during my first election, from the time they opened to the time they closed. And you can't ask for more supportive parents than that. My sister, my niece, my nephew, equally supportive as well as my extended family from my wife's side. The Horseman family, they've always been there for me, and I always try to acknowledge them whenever I can. I'd also like to take a minute to thank the city family. They do so much. What you see here before you today is all being done by city employees, the staff at YouthWorks, people that we support. They've always been extremely supportive of us, and I thank them for that. When you go downtown and you see the beautiful flowers on the plaza during the summertime, that's not because of elected officials. That's because of our city workers, and they do a great job, and I'm so thankful for them. Yeah. I'd like to thank also special groups like the Southwest Area Advocates, who it's a group of neighbors that we have in District 3 that just love the area, love the neighborhood, and they're not politically involved. They just try to get together and make things better. And I've been with them since they started, and they've always been very supportive as well. I'd like to thank my constituents in District 3 who elected me 3 times to represent them in office. It's a huge honor. Couldn't have done it without them, and whether they had complaints or they had praise, they were always willing to share information, And again, willing to take criticism, give me criticism, or give me praise whenever it was needed. So thank you to the constituents of District 3. I'd like to thank my fellow councilors, both past and present, especially Councilor Carmichael Dominguez, who was probably my first mentor when I first got in, Councilor Roman Abeta, who served with me in District 3, and now Councilor Lee Garcia, who is equally committed to this city and all that it can be. Past mayors, some are still with us, some are not, but Mayor Coss, Mayor Delgado, Mayor Javier Gonzalez, Mayor Alan Weber, Mayor Debbie Jaramillo. I could go on and on. Mayor Weber, who's been very supportive as well. I remember, made a commitment when he first got elected to have meetings, to do things in District 3, and I think he's come through on that promise. So thank you, Mayor Weber. Lastly, I'd like to congratulate Councilor Michael Garcia on his re-election. I've been able to sit next to him, I think, since you got elected, pretty much, and I've learned as much from him as he's learned from me, so I wish you nothing but the best. Councilor Jamie Cassett, congratulations on your re-election. You've done a great job, and I know you'll continue to do great things for the city. Finally, Councilor-elect Pilar Faulkner and Councilor-elect Alma Castro. Yeah. Wish you nothing but the best. Pilar, I know you have my number on your phone, so call me anytime if you ever need anything. I'll be there. Finally, Judge-elect Chad Chittum, congratulations to you. I know you'll do great things as well. Lastly, I'd like just to thank God for giving me the opportunities, again, to serve this city as both fire chief, paramedic, firefighter for 24 years, and also 12 years as a city council member. Before I go on, when I was recognizing my fellow councilors, the present council, they've been so instrumental, and you learn something from everybody every day, and when you stop learning, that's when you're in trouble. And I've learned something from them every single day. They've taught me something, and if you just learn to listen and take in everything that people have, you'll learn quite a bit. I want to give a special thanks to my fellow councilor, Renee Villarreal. I call her... She's so smart, I call her my older sister, even though she's 10 years younger than me, probably, but I like to refer to her as my older sister. But I've learned so much from everybody. Thank you to Commissioner Green and Commissioner Hanson, who are here. I serve with them on the SWAMA board, learn from them every day as well. Whether they have a little experience in government or a lot, you learn something every day. So. Again, thank you all. Thank you all for being here. I wish you all nothing but the best of luck in the future. Thank you.
It's going to be hard not to cry in some of these. It's happy and sad at the same time. Next, I'd like to bring up Councilwoman Villarreal. Come on up again. Councilwoman Renee Villarreal. Councilwoman Villarreal has been a consistent, thoughtful, and powerful voice for people in Santa Fe who otherwise might feel voiceless. She has used her professional experience and training and expertise in planning and land use to give wise direction and counsel on the many challenging cases that come before the governing body and to make sure that community interests are always expressed and represented in ways large and small in these complex cases. She has deep reservoirs of compassion and empathy, and those values have been the compass that have guided her in her service to this city. Councilwoman Villarreal, thank you for your hard work, your service, and all the best to you going forward.
Thank you, Mayor. Wow, there's a lot of people here today. I wanted to thank Carlos Medina Band for waking us up this morning. That was nice music to get ready for a special day. And also to the ASL interpreters that really do a lot of work for us, and I just appreciate that you're here. Buenos días, le de diosa. Good morning, everyone. I also want to thank the city staff that put this beautiful event together. The people that were instrumental in making this happen are Alex, Isabella, Geraldine, I think, let's see, who else? There's a lot. I think Javier. So thank you all to the planning team and all the folks that were part of this event. I really appreciate it. And I also want to thank you all for changing the inauguration day to be earlier instead of New Year's Day. I think everyone here also thanks you. It's always been hard, I think, for folks to get up on January 1st, so thank you for that. I wanted to take a few moments to share some reflections as my last day as a councilwoman. Serving on the City Council and representing District 1 has been my greatest honor and privilege, and I would say one of my greatest achievements. I ran for office with the belief that I could contribute to something that was greater than myself, with an open heart, with open mind, and with a willingness to learn as much as possible. When I first started on this path as an elected official, I indicated that I would commit to 2 terms and then step down to create a space for the next leader as part of my values of building the pipeline of community leadership and also ensuring other diverse voices have access to positions of power. I'm proud of the work and my initiatives I've led during my time on council. I've served during the most difficult times, I would say, starting my first term in 2016 when the city had a significant budget deficit, and beginning my second term in 2020 at the onset of a global pandemic, combined with the reckoning of our country's and community's history of racial injustice and the dire need for healing and reconciliation. I'm proud that I have stood in my truth for social and racial equity and justice, even though at times it has been uncomfortable and some people were not ready to listen. I'm so grateful for the people in my community. I want to first thank and show gratitude and love and support for my partner, Brandon Snoy, my parents, Rosemarie and Noé, and other family and friends who have been a constant source of grounding and moral support. I am also so grateful for the thousands of constituents I've met along this path who have helped me and kept me accountable, and some who I will continue to call friends. I am also want to thank and take the time for our committed and fierce city staff at all levels, many of you who have lifted me up and supported me along this path. Thank you so much for your hard work and your expertise. Our city would not be as wonderful and beautiful, as Chris had said, if it weren't for our city team, and I'm going to miss you. And last but not least, I want to acknowledge my past and current colleagues on the governing body. Each of you in your own way has made me a better policymaker, a stronger advocate, a more rounded human, and while it has not always been unicorns and rainbows working together, I would have to say that I've learned such a great deal about myself and gained so many skills that will be useful down my life path. And I hope that the new counselors being sworn in today, Felicidades, Alma and Pilar, as well as Judge Chittum, I hope that you all will be mentored and supported by the rest of the governing body and staff because they want to see you succeed for the betterment of our community. As elected officials, we are co-creating what we want our community to be and look like, and it's those who have the most to lose, who are closest to the pain, or have the biggest stake in addressing systemic inequities are the people who should be at our table, or that we should work extra hard to go to their table. In closing, may we all recognize our connection to one another, and that we are in service of a greater light, and that will guide our shared path. And I will end with one of my favorite poems, a council prayer that I usually have read over the years for our convocations. Life is an echo. Life is an echo. What you send out comes back. What you sow, you reap. What you give, you get. What you see in others exists in you. Remember, life is an echo. It will always get back to you, so give goodness. Blessings to you all. This is not goodbye, it's nos vemos y adelante. Gracias.
That was beautiful. Judge Vigil, could you come on up and join me, please? Judge Vigil has been more than a thoughtful and fair dispenser of justice. She has been a partner in innovating new ways to help those in our community who are homeless, youth who have made a mistake, and others who need advice and guidance to help get them back on the right path. She's sworn in our cadets and our police officers and always provided wise advice as they embark on their careers of protecting and serving Santa Fe. She's a friend and an advisor and a counselor to me with deep roots in our community and a steady, firm, guiding hand for all of us. Judge Vigil, thank you for your service and all the best to you going forward.
I really wasn't prepared for this. I'm here really to swear in two significant people in my life, the incoming Judge Chittum and the incoming counselor Pilar Faulkner. You know, life has many circles, and certainly the circles have occurred with the people I'm swearing in. I am leaving Santa Fe Municipal Judge with that polarized feeling of, I'm going to retire, but also I really love what I do. This is going to be hard to leave. So, what I want to say is, as I leave, I hope the legacy that I've created is the culture that currently exists now with Santa Fe Municipal Court. And that is one that when a person enters the court or makes a phone call to Santa Fe Municipal Court, by the time they've done that and the time they leave and their case has been heard, they've been treated with respect. We've allowed them to be accessible to any of our staff. That includes law enforcement and the public. I am leaving public service after these 8 years as municipal judge, but prior to that, I was a county commissioner with Santa Fe County, and that policy experience, as I hear the counselors who are exiting today, was huge. It made a huge difference in helping me make very judicious decisions. Because I am a part of this community. I was born and raised here. I think the embracing that I have had to be able to give a little bit back to the community has been with this experience. And I thank the voters of Santa Fe County for counting me in. And this won't be the last of me. I really do plan on being an integral part of the community and participating because I love Santa Fe. Thank you.
Thank you, counselors and Judge V. Hill, for your commitment, dedication, and service to our community. Let's give them all another round of applause. We wish you well on your next chapter and in your future endeavors. And now the moment you've all been waiting for, the administering of oaths of office and the presentations of certificates of election. Please welcome current and re-elected District 4 City Councilor Jamie Cassett. She will be sworn in by the Honorable Judge Jane B. Yohalam, New Mexico Court of Appeals Judge.
Okay, so this is easy, really. Just repeat after me. I, Jamie Cassett,
I, Jamie Cassett,
having been elected
to
the office of the City Councilor,
the office of the City Councilor,
District 4 of the, go ahead,
District 4
of the City of Santa Fe,
of the City of Santa Fe,
State of New Mexico,
State of New Mexico,
I do solemnly swear
I do solemnly swear
that I will support the Constitution of the United States,
that I will support the Constitution of the United States,
the Constitution and the laws of the State of New Mexico,
the Constitution and the laws of the State of New Mexico,
and the ordinances of the City of Santa Fe,
and the ordinances of the City of Santa Fe,
and that I will faithfully
and that I will faithfully
and impartially
and impartially
discharge the duties
discharge the duties
of said office
of said office
to the best of my ability,
to the best of my ability.
so help me God.
So help me God.
Congratulations. I'm so proud of you.
Thank you.
I think we sign this later.
Well, I can stand here. I'm good at standing in the middle of stages. Good morning, distinguished guests, city staff, my colleagues on the governing body, Justice Yohalam, and most importantly, residents of Santa Fe. I am very honored to be standing in front of you to take the oath of office for my second term, serving as Santa Fe City Councilor representing District 4. Serving our community in this role for the past 4 years has truly been one of the most unique and fulfilling experiences of my life. I love this city, I love this work, and I am grateful to the voters of District 4 who will allow me to continue to work for them. Standing up here the second time feels markedly different than the first. 4 years ago, I felt equally excited and nervous for the work to come, and a little concerned that I had no idea what I had gotten myself into. I can't count how many times people said, "Congratulations on your election," and "Condolences, you're crazy for doing this." I'm sure the two of you have heard that quite frequently as well. I find my lack of nerves at this moment interesting. After all this time, I actually know what's coming. And my excitement to continue it may very well be an indictment of my sanity. However, the motivation that drove me to strap my then 10-month-old baby, who you can see is no longer 10 months old, to my chest and run for office in May of 2019 still drives me today. My dedication to the city that raised me, my insistence that government can be a force for good, and my belief that every Santa Fean deserves a safe community that supports them and provides opportunities for them to thrive. One of the most interesting parts of running for re-election was not only looking forward to what I would like to achieve over the next 4 years, but being able to reflect on the previous 4. What did I do well? Where did I miss the mark? Where did I grow? And how do I bring these lessons into my second term so I can better represent my constituents? Where do I push hard? And when do I need to remember to stop and listen, even when I disagree? How do I balance the various needs and opinions of the close to 20,000 people I represent when they are not as cohesive as everyone believes? As I've grown into this role, I've created guideposts for myself to help me navigate these questions. Put policy before politics. Remember there is legitimacy in all sides to an issue. Do not let attachment to a specific path get in the way of reaching the end goal. And know that even when I have an answer, it is not the only viable answer. Unless the question I'm answering is, Mommy, can I have a 4th cookie? In which case the answer is no, usually. There are always exceptions in life. These are the tenets that I strive to guide my decisions. I won't always reach that goal. I am going to make mistakes. But I promise to learn from those and to keep moving forward. Looking forward, I recognize that there is still more work to be done to build a Santa Fe that truly embodies the ideals and values that make us one of the premier communities in the country. As we all know, one of the most important and difficult challenges facing our community is the high cost of housing. It's why I, along with Councilwoman Villarreal, thank you, proposed a ballot measure establishing a permanent revenue source for the Affordable Housing Trust Fund. And as you know, it did pass with 73% of the vote. Thank you, Santa Fe, for voting that in. I've never been prouder. But this is only one piece of the puzzle, and I look forward to continuing the hard work of making Santa Fe a place where everyone who works here can afford to live here. During my second term, I will continue fighting for policies that lift up families. I remain very proud of the legislation I passed, making it easier for child care centers to open their doors, and the nearly $1 million investment I championed for child care workforce development programs. As a single mom, I know that child care is an economic and gender equity issue. When people cannot find safe and affordable care for their children, they can't work. Very often, it will be a woman who leaves the workforce, which can hamper her economic and personal economic opportunities throughout her professional life, and we need to fix that. I will continue the work I've begun in investing in infrastructure and parks. Our district has been greatly improved through initiatives I oversaw, such as investments for improvements to Pueblos del Sol and Herb Martinez parks. During my next term, I pledge to bring in more funding to improve District 4 parks, pave our streets, increase availability of sports fields, and forge public-private partnerships to increase activities for youth. At the end of the day, and at the beginning of the day too, we need to make sure we are delivering on our basic services. Santa Feans want paved streets and trails, well-maintained parks and open spaces, walkable sidewalks, someone to answer when they call City Hall, and a community they feel safe and proud to live in. Our city staff are incredibly dedicated to their community. I will work with the rest of the governing body and the administration to make sure that they have the resources that they need to perform this crucial work. I want to take this opportunity to thank my incredible campaign manager, Bronwyn Murray, and my campaign treasurer, Natasha Katko, for their dedication, hard work, and endless moral support. I want to express my deep gratitude to the past, current, and future colleagues on the governing body. It has been an honor to serve with you, such incredibly dedicated, intelligent, well-meaning, just wonderful humans. Learning from you has just been such an opportunity. And it's been wonderful to stay up with you until 2 a.m. on a school night, more nights than is acceptable than past the age of about 28. Thank you to the city staff, who I continue to be in awe of and learn from every day. We literally could not do anything without you. You are the only reason that the policies we put in place actually manifest into anything meaningful. So thank you for that constant dedication to our community. Thank you to my mother and stepfather who moved back home in September just in time for me to say I have to go canvass, please take this tiny human. And to my son's father, Bobby, who pulled more than his fair share of the child rearing while I was on the campaign trail. Thank you to anyone who supported my campaign in any way through volunteering, donating, sending me words of encouragement and reminders to breathe and eat, and that coffee does not constitute as a meal, which I still disagree of. Guess what I had for breakfast this morning? And thank you to my beautiful son, Oliver, whose mere existence is enough to drive everything I do and more. I know it was really hard to have mommy so busy, but I truly hope I'm creating a world that you will be proud of. And I'll take you to the trampoline park now, promise. Most importantly, thank you to the residents of Santa Fe, and especially the residents of District 4, for putting your trust in me to continue to represent you at City Hall. Your love for our community, for our district, is palpable with every single call, every single email, every single moment that I have the chance to meet with you. I am so grateful to every single one of you who has reached out to me or who has not reached out to me, who voted for me or who did not vote for me. I promise I will work hard for you every single day. Together, I know we can overcome challenges, embrace opportunities, and ensure Santa Fe remains a beacon of culture, diversity, and resilience for generations to come. Thank you all so much.
I would like to welcome current and re-elected District 2 Councilor Michael Garcia. He will be sworn in by the Honorable Richard Bosson, former Justice of the New Mexico Supreme Court.
Raise your right hand and repeat after me. I, Michael J. Garcia,
I, Michael J. Garcia,
having been elected to the office of City Councilor, District 2,
having been elected to the office of Santa Fe City Councilor, District 2,
of the City of Santa Fe and State of New Mexico,
of the City of Santa Fe and the State of New Mexico,
do solemnly swear
do solemnly swear
that I will support the Constitution of the United States,
that I will support the Constitution of the United States,
the Constitution and laws of the State of New Mexico,
the Constitution and laws of the State of New Mexico,
and the ordinances of the City of Santa Fe,
and the ordinances of the City of Santa Fe,
and that I will faithfully
and that I will faithfully
and impartially discharge the duties of said office
discharge the duties of said office
to the best of my ability, so help me God.
to the best of my abilities, so help me God.
Congratulations. Congratulations. Congratulations.
I'm going to actually move this over here. It's a little... First, I definitely want to acknowledge the red mark on my son's shirt is not blood. I know we got firefighters in the room. As you know, 2-year-olds are going to be 2-year-olds, and he got a hold of Grandma's lipstick, and hey, he had a little fun. Good morning, friends, family, Mayor Weber, councilors, incoming councilors, elected officials, and it's just so great to see everybody here today. It's truly an honor to be granted this privilege to continue to represent the residents of District 2, but ultimately, as I've always said, I'm a counselor for all districts. That doesn't mean I can't help any member outside of District 2. So please know that you can rely on me. I want to first thank all the supporters that got us to this moment today. Without your support and energy, hey, I might be sitting at home watching this on YouTube. I know, so thank you to the IT team here. I want to give a shout out to my campaign team for helping. I know they're here with us today. Also want to shout out to my family. They also helped out with the big work of the campaign. I want to recognize my wife, Felicia, the kiddos. You are the fuel that drives me every day. I also want to send a handout of partnership to those that didn't vote for me. I want you to know that I am still here to fight for you, fight for your needs, and ultimately I want you to know that you can count on me and you can trust me, and I will be there for you every day. As I began to look on this next 4 years of work, I continuously reflect on how not only we can strengthen our city government, but we can also build a government that future generations will be proud of. Our city is in a moment that will define what our city looks like for generations to come. Will we be a city that develops strong, sustainable solutions for affordable housing? Or will we take the route of the path of luxury homes of cities like Aspen? Some say we're already on this trajectory and there's no turning back. I am not one of those people. This is why I've worked tirelessly and I'm strongly committed to investing in our Affordable Housing Trust Fund. On the onset of the new year, I will be requesting and submitting a resolution that we continue to fully fund our Affordable Housing Trust Fund as we have in the past. But we must not stop at affordable housing. There is a deep, deep, deep need for workforce housing. This is housing that city workers, state workers, federal workers, teachers, firefighters, police officers, our service industry workers direly need. We need to ensure that these folks can live in our community. These are workers that are critical to our local community and economy, and we need to support these workers by ensuring that housing is available for all income levels. Another priority of mine immediately I'll begin to work on is to address the infrastructure needs in our city. I will soon be introducing a resolution that will allocate funding for infrastructure repairs that will make our city safer for pedestrian and cyclists while working to combat carbon emissions. This infrastructure also works to ensure that our community is accessible to everybody. This infrastructure will ensure that those in our disability community can enjoy every component of our city as they should be able to. I am committed to making sure that our community and city is more user-friendly for everybody. And so I've heard loud and clear that we need to bring public access back to Channel 27, and I know that our team is working on it, and we'll get you there, so trust me. I know how many folks want to watch the city council meetings and stay with us up till 3 in the morning. We'll get you there. I'm also committed to ensuring that the cultural issues in our community are addressed head-on, and we work to solve and address these challenges. The time is now to work towards a resolution that will begin the process of removing the big brown box on that plaza Unfortunately, this big brown box has become the city's scarlet letter, and we need to rid of it as quick as we can. I will begin to work with my colleagues on the council, our indigenous community, cultural leaders, community organizations, and residents to ensure that we work on a path to move forward. This will require critical conversations that must be held, trust to build to be amongst the community, which will ultimately lead to healing and reconciliation, which is way past due. We are a community of a rich and complicated history. That is what drives so many people to our community. But we also must learn from our history. That way we can ensure we are building a bright and inclusive future for everyone. As my colleague said earlier, there's so much work to do, and these are just 3 topics that we'll begin to work on. I will also be beginning to work on pressing challenges of climate change, working on develop a sustainable solution to combat loud muffler and drag racers, and bringing forward an Inspector General's office to the city of Santa Fe. These are all issues that our community cares deeply about, and I will work to ensure that the community's voice is heard. In closing, I'd like to leave you with a quote from the movie Wonka, which I watched recently. I mean, who doesn't love chocolate? So I went to go watch about Mr. Chocolate Man himself. In that movie, Wonka's mother tells him, everything good in this world starts with a dream. Isn't it fitting that this came from his mom? I mean, moms always have the best advice, right? Am I wrong? But back to the quote. I believe in dreaming of a Santa Fe where everyone thrives, a city that works to serve the residents at its highest level of quality, a city that is not only known worldwide for its travel amenities, but a city that is also known for its innovation in the way it addresses community needs. We can get there. I am confident we can get there. All we have to do is follow our dreams and work towards making them a reality. Thank you, everybody, for showing up today, and I look forward to working with all of you.
Please welcome to the stage newly elected District 3 Councilor Pilar, sorry, I got a little bit out of order. Please, we're going to go in order. Please welcome to the stage newly elected District 1 Councilor Alma G. Castro. And she will be sworn in by the Honorable Michael Vigil, Chief Justice of the New Mexico Supreme Court.
I'm not the Chief Justice of the New Mexico Supreme Court. I'm a retired District Judge, Michael Vigil, from the 1st District here, so just didn't want to get it wrong.
There's 2 of them.
Yeah. Raise your left hand.
Raise my left hand.
Yeah.
Is that right?
I noticed everyone raised their left.
Left hand, yeah.
So we'll try.
It works for me, I think.
Yeah, it does. Repeat after me. I, Alma G. Castro,
I, Alma G. Castro,
having been elected to the office of City Councilor,
having been elected to the office of City Councilor,
District 1
District 1
of the City of Santa Fe, State of New Mexico,
of the City of Santa Fe, State of Nuevo Mexico,
do solemnly swear
do solemnly swear
that I will support the Constitution of the United States,
that I will support the Constitution of the United States,
the Constitution and the laws of the State of New Mexico,
the Constitution and the laws of the State of New Mexico,
and the ordinances of the city of Santa Fe,
and the ordinances of the city of Santa Fe,
and that I will faithfully and impartially
and that I will faithfully and impartially
discharge the duties of said office
discharge the duties of said office
to the best of my ability, so help me God.
to the best of my abilities, so help me the goddess.
Good job.
The luckiest judge, eh? Buenas tardes. Thank you so much, Mayor, fellow councilors, Councilwomen Villarreal and Boucher. Thank you so much for the support and trusting me to continue the vital work you have pioneered in our community. To the dedicated members of my campaign, Cecile and Gladys, the DSA, the Sierra Club, and everyone who joined the grassroots efforts, knocking doors, making calls, holding signs, putting boots on the ground to mobilize voters, my deepest gratitude. Your unwavering commitment is the driving force behind the incredible opportunity I've been given to serve you. As a multi-generational Santafesina and the proud daughter of a Salvadoreño, I deeply understand the intricate tapestry that is our people. I am honored and excited to represent the richly diverse gente of District 1. Together, we will chart a course towards the future where prosperity is not just a privilege for a few, but a right for all. I am committed to this cause, and I know you will hold me accountable, even if it means staying up until 2 a.m. on Wednesday nights, faithfully watching our city council meetings on YouTube. As I pondered what to say today, my thoughts kept returning to the Chicano rights leader, Rudolfo Corky Gonzalez, and his poem, I Am Joaquin. His words have long inspired me in my road to self-discovery. In honor of my mother and my mother's mother and her mother before her, who instilled in me the strength and perspective para navegar este mundo, I will share with you these versos. I am not Joaquin. I am Alma Guadalupe Castro y González para servirle a usted. I stand before you not lost in the labyrinth of Gringolandia. I learned their rules and the manipulations of modern society. New Mexico won the struggle for cultural survival, tal vez unwillingly dragged by progress, pero nunca nos quedamos atrás. Somos semillas, yes, but even seeds need water and sun. Soy princesa maya, hecha del maizal y la tierra volcánica. Soy la espada de Oñate que también tomó venganza entre pies y vidas. I am the granddaughter, the dancer from Agua Fria, the steward over a land with little surface water, so your roots better run deep. This is how we survived this long. Our people toiled and tended the earth and gave sweat and blood for Spanish masters on land that belonged to no one. I am descended of both tyrant and slave who were here when Hidalgo dio su grito and when Rudolfo was blessed by Última. Que en paz descanse. No soy Joaquín, but I have within me the spirit of Juan Diego, la Virgencita de Guadalupe, and Tonantzin, Mother Goddess. Y como dijo Corky, I demand the fear and respect afforded to el mero, mero Joaquín Murrieta. Ni santa, ni tan pura. In the words of the late, great Glorian Saldúa, the U.S.-Mexico border is una herida abierta where the third world grates against the first and bleeds. I am Alma Guadalupe Castro y González, and against all odds, I am here. Y como Joaquín, we shall endure. We will endure. As your city councilor, I promise to serve you with integrity and passion. Ever aware that you will be keeping tabs, keeping me true to my words, and to our shared vision of a thriving Santa Fe. Muchas gracias y adelante.
Please welcome to the stage newly elected District 3 Councilor Pilar Faulkner, who will be sworn in by the Honorable Virginia V. Hill, Santa Fe Municipal Court Judge.
Your son can hold this. Okay, you don't want him to hold it. Okay, first let me congratulate you. On your family. Let's get close to this. Left on there, raise your right hand, very well. Repeat after me. I, Pilar F.H. Faulkner,
I, Pilar F.H. Faulkner,
having been elected to the office of City Councilor,
having been elected to the office of City Councilor,
District 3 of the City of Santa Fe,
District 3 of the City of Santa Fe,
State of New Mexico,
State of New Mexico,
do solemnly swear
do solemnly swear
that I will support the Constitution of the United States,
that I will support the Constitution of the United States,
the Constitution and the laws of the State of New Mexico,
the Constitution and the laws of the State of New Mexico,
and the ordinances of the City of Santa Fe,
and the ordinances of the City of Santa Fe,
and that I will faithfully
and that I will faithfully
and impartially
impartially
discharge the duties
discharge the duties
of said office
of said office
to the best of my ability,
to the best of my ability,
so help me God.
so help me God.
Congratulations.
Oh, Pilar, I'm so happy for you.
Pilar, we need you to sign here.
Well, I'm just going to keep the mic where it is. I'd like to start by thanking my parents, Harvey and Betty Hagenstead, who raised all of their children with a deep understanding of the need for community service. I want to thank my siblings who have always supported me in whatever I've done, as I've always supported them. I want to thank my son, Joaquin, and my daughter, Autumn, who have always had my back. I want to thank all my friends and my campaign team. I want to thank the young people who worked in my campaign, from the Mayor's Council as well as from YouthWorks. I had a youth cabinet, and I want to thank them for all that they did to make this campaign happen. I want to thank the people who voted for me, for believing in me, but I also want to thank the people who didn't support me, for challenging me to be a better candidate and a better leader. We're in times now in this country and in the world where leadership has lost the sacred trust of the people. I implore the people of Santa Fe, hold us to count. If you ever had a feeling like you needed to have a voice, the time is now. 8 people, 9 people should never make all the decisions for all the people of the city. I implore you to get involved and stay involved and to have your voice. Hold me accountable, hold us all accountable, all of us. And I hope that I can serve you with integrity and passion and loyalty and with respect for our cultures in Santa Fe. Thank you.
And now I would like to welcome up newly elected Santa Fe Municipal Court Judge Chad Chittum, who will be sworn in by the Honorable Virginia V. Hill.
Do you want to? You don't? So come close to the mic. So repeat after me. I, Chad Chittum,
I, Chad Chittum,
having been elected to the office of municipal judge
have been elected to the office of municipal judge
of the city of Santa Fe of New Mexico and state of New Mexico,
of the city of Santa Fe, state of New Mexico,
do solemnly swear
do solemnly swear
that I will support the Constitution of the United States,
that I will support the Constitution of the United States,
the Constitution and the laws of the state of New Mexico,
the Constitution and the laws of the state of New Mexico,
and the ordinances of the city of Santa Fe,
and the ordinances of the city of Santa Fe,
and that I will faithfully
and that I will faithfully
and impartially
and impartially
discharge the duties
discharge the duties
of said office
of said office
to the best of my ability, so help me God.
to the best of my ability, so help me God.
Congratulations to you, Chad. So happy for you. Congratulations. She's going to frame that and get it to you later, okay?
Thank you, everyone. So I was recently told as a judge I need to talk less.
I forgot something. The gavel is going to be passed over to him.
Thank
There
you,
you go.
Judge. Thank you, Judge. Thank you, Judge. So I was recently told that as a judge I need to talk less and listen more. So with that in mind, I'll be brief. To my family, to my friends, and my colleagues, I am grateful. Thank you very much.
Let's give everyone another round of applause. And now, if you'll all please stand and help me welcome Pastor Harry Everts of the First Presbyterian Church of Santa Fe for our closing prayer.
And instead of a prayer where we close our eyes and look down, we're going to have a blessing where we look around and look at each other as we've had this time together to share appreciation for all those who have worked so hard for the life of this community. So let us go forth into this day with joy and deep thanks for all those who have given their life, their time to make this community what it is today. Let us go forth into this world, a challenging world, with compassion and kindness for all those whose voice may not be heard. Let us go forth into this day with hope. For our children and our youth, for those who are looking forward to trampoline parks, for those who can't wait to get to lunch, for all those who are studying this day, for all those who have great dreams for this community and for the world. Let us go forth into the world in peace. And I'll end with the words we say every Sunday at our church services. We have our children give a blessing to the rest of the congregation. Some are 5 years old and they know it by heart, and then we return that blessing. So I'm going to give you this final blessing, and then I hope you can return it to the rest of us and to the world. Say it loud enough the second time for all to hear. Here it is. In body, mind, and spirit, may you be well this day. And may you be strong for the work of healing in the world. Amen.
Thank you, everyone. It's been an honor being the MC for this inauguration ceremony today. It was wonderful to be able to spend the morning with you. I'd like to also thank Alex Mares and all of the city staff who put this on today and organized this and organized all of us. So let's give them another round of applause. I'd also like to thank the Convention Center staff and also Agrafia Nursery who donated all the poinsettias. Please stick around for live entertainment by Carlos Medina Conjunto and refreshments from YouthWorks. And if all of the newly elected and sworn in officials will come to the front for a picture. Thank you all very much.
Pa' que no te olvides, pa' que no te olvides, te voy a dar un abrazo fuerte, bien apretadito, beso en la frente y otro en tu boquita, pa' que no te olvides que te quiero yo, pa' que no te olvides, pa' que no te olvides, te voy a dar un anillo de oro, mi corazoncito, con el nombre tuyo y el mío grabado, pa' que no te olvides que te quiero yo, pa' que no te olvides y sepas lo mucho que te amo, lo tanto que yo te adoro, pa' que no te olvides. Te doy mi vida, mi alma, mi ser, te doy mi todo. Pa' que no te olvides, pa' que no te olvides, te voy a dar un abrazo fuerte, bien apretadito, un beso en la frente y otro en tu boquita, pa' que no te olvides que te quiero yo, pa' que no te olvides y sepas lo mucho que te amo, lo tanto que yo te adoro, pa' que no te olvides. Te doy mi vida, mi alma, mi ser, te doy mi todo, pa' que no te olvides. Te doy mi vida, mi alma, mi ser, te doy mi todo, pa' que no te olvides. Te doy mi vida, mi alma, mi ser, te doy mi todo. Tiene la ciudad donde vive Zenaida. Voy a ver si la puedo encontrar, para ver si me da su palabra. Cuando luego llegué a la estación, no me esperes, le dije a mi esposa, me voy lejos. Porque voy a casarme con otra. Santa Fe, hermosa querida, se casó, anda en su según dicen regresa mañana. Como loco busqué una cantina, olvidada la grata traidora, y enseguida me fui hasta mi pueblo a pedirle perdón a mi esposa. Al mirar una carta en la mesa, de mi pecho se escapa un suspiro. No me esperes, decían sus palabras, porque yo ya me fui con tu amigo. Por ahí viene ese tren pasajero que sin duda me deja llorando. Me quedé sin cenaida de mi alma y mi esposa me dejó colgando. Si tu boquita fuera de chocolate, si tu boquita fuera de chocolate, me la pasaría, bate que bate, me la pasaría, bate que bate, bate que bate, de chocolate, bate que bate, de chocolate. Si tu boquita fuera de limón verde, si tu boquita fuera de limón verde, me la pasaría, muerde que muerde, me la pasaría, muerde que muerde, muerde que muerde, de limón verde, bate que bate, de chocolate. Si tu boquita fuera de pan de azúcar, si tu boquita fuera de pan de azúcar, me la pasaría, chupa que chupa, me la pasaría, chupa que chupa, chupa que chupa, de pan de azúcar, muerde que muerde, de limón verde, bate que bate, de chocolate, bate que bate, de chocolate. Si tu boquita fuera de pay de fresa, si tu boquita fuera de pay de la pasaría. Besa que besa, me la pasaría. Besa que besa, besa que besa, de país y de presa, chupa que chupa, de pan de azúcar, muerde que muerde, de limón verde, bate que bate, de chocolate. Bate que bate, de chocolate, besa que besa, pieza cabeza, que chupa, de pan de azúcar, muerde que muerde, de limón verde. Tanto existe entre tú y yo, aunque lo nuestro terminó. El pasado no se olvida, lo presente es testigo y el futuro Dios sabrá. No me puedes olvidar, si lo juras es mentira. Donde entré no había huella, yo forjé el primer camino que llegó a tu corazón. Fuiste, eres y serás mía, mía, porque a nadie te entregaste cuerpo, corazón y alma como te entregaste a mí. Tanto existe entre tú y yo, aunque lo nuestro terminó. El pasado no se olvida, lo presente es testigo y el futuro Dios sabrá. No me puedes olvidar, si lo juras es mentira. Donde entré no había huella, yo forjé el primer camino que llegó a tu corazón. Fuiste, eres y serás mía, mía, porque a nadie te entregaste cuerpo, corazón y alma como te entregaste a mí. La muscura está en el suelo y mamá no puedo con ella. Me la llevo a la cabeza, mamá no puedo con ella. La muscura está en el suelo, mamá no puedo con ella. Me la llevo a la cabeza y mamá no puedo con ella. Y es que no puedo con ella, mamá no puedo con ella. Y es que no puedo con ella, mamá no puedo con ella. Y es que no puedo levantarla, mamá no puedo con ella. Y es que no puedo con ella, mamá no puedo con ella. Ay, nena, si tú no puedes con esa muscura de agua, anda a llamar a San Pedro pa' que te ayude a cargar. Ay, nena, si tú no puedes con esa muscura de agua, anda a llamar a San Pedro pa' que te ayude a cargar. Y es que no puedo con ella, mamá no puedo con ella. Y es que no puedo con ella, mamá no puedo con ella. Y es que no puedo levantarla, mamá no puedo con ella. Y es que no puedo con ella, mamá no puedo con ella. Ay, nena, ¿quién te rompió tu mucurita de barro? Pedro que me ayudó, pa' que me hiciste llamarlo. Ay, nena, ¿quién te rompió tu mucurita de barro? Fue Pedro que me ayudó, pa' que me hiciste llamarlo. Y es que no puedo con ella, mamá no puedo, eso. Y es que no puedo con ella, mamá no puedo con ella. Y es que no puedo levantarla, mamá no puedo con ella. Y es que no puedo con ella, mamá no puedo con ella. Y es que no puedo con ella, mamá, no puedo con ella, y es que no puedo con ella, mamá, no puedo con ella, y es que no puedo levantarla, mamá, no puedo con ella, y es que no puedo con ella, mamá, no puedo con ella. Rosa María se fue a la playa, se fue a la playa, se fue a bañar. Rosa María se fue a la playa, se fue a la playa, se fue a bañar. Y cuando estaba sentadita en la arena me decía con su boquita, vente, vamos a bailar. Y cuando estaba sentadita en la arena me decía con su boquita, vente, vamos a bailar. Rosa María, baila mi cumbia. Rosa María, baila mi cumbia. Rosa María, baila mi cumbia, mamá. Rosa María, baila mi cumbia, mamá. Rosa María se fue a la playa, se fue a la playa, se fue a bañar. Rosa María se fue a la playa, se fue a la playa, se fue a bañar. Cuando estaba sentadita en la arena me decía con su boquita, vente, vamos a bailar. Cuando estaba sentadita en la arena me decía con su boquita, vente, vamos a bailar. Rosa María, baila mi cumbia, mamá. 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 All right, saludos Rosa María. That one was for you. Un trago más y me olvido de ti. Un trago más y si acaba mi sufrir. Si al despertar me pongo a pensar en ti, un trago más me ayuda a olvidar. Y yo sé muy bien que tú me olvidaste ya, que Tienes quien te ame y te llene de felicidad. Y aunque tú no has de creer, también yo encontré la manera de olvidarte y dejar esta soledad. Un trago más para olvidar, un trago más. Me olvido de ti, un trago más y se acaba mi sufrir. Si al despertar me pongo a pensar en ti, un trago más me ayuda a olvidar. Yo sé muy bien que tú me olvidaste ya. Tienes quien te ame y te llene de felicidad. Y aunque tú no has de creer, también yo encontré la manera de olvidarte y dejar esta soledad. Un trago más para olvidar, un trago más. Voy a cantar un corrido de un amigo de mi tierra. Y amaba ese Valentín que fue fusilado, colgado en la sierra. No me quisiera acordar, era una tarde de invierno. Cuando por su mala suerte cayó Valentín en manos del gobierno. El coronel le decía: yo te consejo el indulto. Pero me vas a decir cuál es el jurado, la causa que juzgo. El capitán le pregunta cuál es la gente que manda. Son 800 soldados que tienen sitiada la hacienda de Holanda. le vuelven a preguntar cuál es la gente que guía. Son 800 soldados que trae por la sierra Mariano Mejía. Valentín, como era hombre, de nada le dio razón. Y yo soy de los meros hombres, de los que inventaron la revolución. Por los arroyos del Fresno con Valentín se enfrentaron. Los aguerristas del norte le hicieron pregunta y lo desarmaron. Antes de subir al cerro, Valentín quiso llorar. Madre mía de Guadalupe, por tu religión me van a matar. Vuela, vuela, palomita, párate en ese por ti. Estas son las mañanitas de un hombre valiente que fue Valentín. Ya está cerrada con 3 candados. Y remachada la puerta negra. Porque tus padres están celosos y tienen miedo que yo te quiera. Han de pensar que estando encerrada vas a dejar pronto de quererme. Pero la puerta ni 100 candados van a poder a mí detenerme. Pero la puerta no es la culpable. Que tú por por dentro estés llorando. Tú a mí me quieres y yo te quiero. La puerta negra sale soberano. Diles por ahí a tu padre y madre que si ellos nunca el amor gozaron, y si amaron, también la puerta negra se la cerraron. Pero la puerta no es la culpable. Que tú por dentro estés llorando. Tú a mí me quieres y yo te quiero. La puerta negra sale soberano. Muchas gracias. Happy New Year.